Hello everyone. I'm going to be making, first of all, my name is Jim Ritchie. I'm the owner and chef at Senses Cuisine. We're a significantly organic restaurant, tapas style. We cook everything in the manner of slow food, which means we cook everything from scratch. So today I'm going to make a salad from ingredients that I got here. I wanted to do something more or less simple but very flavorful using the ingredients that I got. 98% of them are from here. Obviously I didn't get the soy sauce from here. Most of the vegetables I got from here. It's going to be a bok choy salad with roasted red bell peppers and roasted Eryngii mushrooms. And it's going to have an Asian style, spicy Asian style vinaigrette on it. So basically the first thing you want to do is roast your red bell peppers off. And basically what you do with that is you just rub it in oil and stick it in a 400-degree oven for about, until you see it start turning black, bubbling and skin bubbles, and then you want to peel the skin off. And I have one already done here. So basically this is what it'll look like, and the skin will come off pretty easily. And then you just want to, the reason you want to do that is so it brings out the sweetness of the pepper, and you get rid of the toughness of the skin. So it's a nice way to eat red bell peppers, and green bell peppers for that matter, or any bell peppers. After you roast it, you want to stick it in a bag, like a paper bag, and let it sweat for about 15 minutes or so. Let it cool down so it's not too hot to handle. That'll help the skin come off a little easier. Now the mushrooms, I simply, well, with the Eryngii mushrooms, you want to cut off the bottom part because it's a little woody. But what I did with these is I oven roasted them. I rubbed them in some chili oil and garlic and ginger, and then I put them on a baking sheet and threw them in the oven and roasted them. You don't have to roast them in the oven. You can put them on a grill. Sometimes it's nice to say, oven roasted mushrooms, or you could, if you've got the time, you can grill them on an open grill. It gives it a nice charcoal flavor. And if you don't have the time, you can just simply saute them. That's fine too.
So how long did you put them in the oven for?
For about 10 minutes on 400, 10, 15 minutes. They're different sizes, so you want to, maybe cut them to...
You put ginger and what?
Ginger, garlic, and a little hot chili oil. You can use regular vegetable oil if you don't like the spice. I also have those already done too. So I've got the roasted bell pepper already done. I've got the roasted mushrooms. And next you want to start preparing your bok choy. And basically you want to really clean out the bok choy because it gets sandy inside. So you want to basically cut off the end. Now this is the baby bok choy. You can use larger bok choy, but you've got to cut it. I like the baby bok choy because it's a little bit more tender, and it's just prettier. It's more green to white kind of a ratio. So basically you want to separate all the leaves, and to be safe you want to rinse them 3 times because that sand gets in there. It's kind of like spinach. The sand really gets in there. So basically all you want to do is just blanch them and then shock them in ice water. I don't have ice here, but just pretend this were an ice bowl, a bowl of ice water. Basically you just want to stick the bok choy in the boiling water, give it a little salt. You just need it for, just a few seconds, 40 seconds or so. That's all right. I'm making a. So you want just pretend that were ice water, and that I'd already shocked them. Basically, what you want to do is stop the cooking process. That's why you stick them in ice water. Next, you want to take your, I use 2 different kinds of onions from here. The green onions and the red spring onions. With the red spring onions, you want to pull out that little center pithy part. It's a little bitter and tough. So that you have, you know, the onions look like that. And then what you want to do is just dice them and throw them in with the bok choy. Finish those. Yeah. With the green onions, just slice them on the bias. And what that means is just slice them at a diagonal. Don't use too much of the green part. You want to like slice up and throw them into the bok choy onion mixture. And then the red bell peppers. Just give a nice large dice. Throw them in.
What are you making?
Hit it with a little salt. A bok choy, roasted red bell pepper and roasted Eryngii mushroom salad. Hit it with a little white pepper. And then you want to make your vinaigrette. And the vinaigrette's really super simple. It's a little bit of soy sauce. And if you haven't already come across this, I would definitely recommend using less sodium soy. You get a lot more flavor. I mean, you can use a lot more and get, you know, a lot more flavor without the cardiac arrest. It's not so, you know, salty, nasty salty. So basically a quarter cup of soy. Tablespoon and a half of rice vinegar. Tablespoon of sesame oil. Toasted sesame oil. So a tablespoon of hot chili oil. You get rid of the toughness of the skin. So it's and a tablespoon of sugar or more. Yeah, go ahead and chop this one. And you just pour it over the vegetables.
Smells nice.
And toss it. Add a little bit of cilantro. And kaffir lime. And if you've not experienced the kaffir lime before, I'm just going to send some pieces out. So anyway, I squeezed some kaffir lime juice in here.
Like about one?
Yeah, one lime. They're pretty juicy actually, even though the skin looks all red. You can also zest the rind. That's also quite nice. Or you can actually also use the lime leaves from the plant. You just pull out the stem from the middle and then chiffonade it. That means slice it really super thin. And it really does impart a wonderful flavor. So this is basically the salad, and at the end you could sprinkle almonds, peanuts, cashews, whatever you want on it. You can even toss it with some cooked cold like soba noodles, or you know, you can really, it's a really versatile kind of a salad. You don't have to use bok choy. You can use cabbage. You can use eggplant. You can use any kind of vegetable that they have here at the farmers market. So. You know, whatever your imagination, you know, allows you to, you know, to come up with. But basically, you know, the sauce is, you know, kind of a standard, simple sauce that, you know, you can tweak here and there, however you'd like. So, and I have a bunch here, so we'll, Greg here, my assistant, will cut it up, not cut it up, divvy it up, so that everyone gets a little taste. It is a cold dish. Well, room temperature. You could chill it.
It's like a street
Restaurant, tapas style. We cook everything in the manner of slow.